Uh, Good morning, students. Today, in continuation with the superposition theorem, is it audible? Okay. In continuation with the superposition theorem, I will be solving some of the examination problems as well as basic problems on the superposition theorem. What is generally in the examination question will be like this: find the current in particular resistor or a voltage across a particular resistor using superposition theorem. So what is that superposition? Once again, I will give the statement. The statement says like this: in any linear bilateral network, any linear bilateral multi-source network. Actually, superposition theorem is applicable only for multi-source network. Response in any element. Response is nothing but what? Voltage or current in any branch is the response in any branch when both the sources are acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of the responses when they're acting individually. When the sources are acting individually, other sources are made zero. Voltage sources are made zero by short circuiting and current sources are made zero by open circuiting. I'll repeat the statement. In any linear bilateral multi-source network, response in any element when all the sources are acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of the responses when they are acting individually. That's what the meaning of. Using that, now let us take up this problem. Find the current in, the question is like this: find the current in 2 ohm resistor using superposition theorem. So how many sources are there? 2 sources are there. And you don't need to verify it. If they ask you to verify, what you should do is first you apply the KVL and find out the current of this one when both of them are existing, and take individually both these sources separately and find the current and add them. You will get, if they are equal, then you say that. Now he is not asking you to verify. Find the current, he said. Then what you should do is first you take case 1. Case 1, what you should do is case 1, 2 volt source. This source you consider. You make this one 0. 2 volt source is acting. This is considered. If the 2 volt source is considered, find out the current flowing through 2 ohm resistor. Okay, right? I'll rewrite the circuit diagram. Plus minus. Okay, this is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 1 ohm. This is 12 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 volts. Find this current. This I'll call it as I dash. Okay, right. Apply KVL. I1, I2, I3. And this one I'll call it as I1 minus I2. This one I'll call it as I2 minus I3. Okay, right. If that is the case, apply KVL to loop 1. KVL to loop 1. Start from this point, same direction, minus 2 into I1, minus 12 into I1 minus I2, I1 minus I2, plus 2 is equal to 0. Minus 12 minus 2, minus 14 I1, plus minus into minus plus 12 I2 is equal to minus 2. Call this as equation number 1. Next, KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. What is that? We start from this point. Minus 1 into I2. Minus 1 into I2. Minus 2 into I2 minus I3. I2 minus I3. And next, against plus 12 into I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. Okay. Now you group them. What is that we have? I1, 12 I1, I2, minus I2, minus 2 I2, minus 3 I2, minus 12 I2, minus 15 I2, plus 2 I3 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 2. Next, KVL to loop 3. KVL to loop 3. KVL to loop 3. Start from this point. Minus 2I3 plus 2 into I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. 2I2 minus 2I3 minus 2I3 minus 4I3 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 3. Now you go for the matrix and solve. I1, I2, I3. Okay, right. First equation, what is that we have? Minus 14 I1 plus 12 I2, I3 0, and this is minus 2. From the second equation, 12 I1 minus 15 I2 plus 2 I3 0. And third equation, 0, 2 minus 4, 0. Okay, right. Now you solve for I1, I2, I3. I1, I2, I3. 0.538 is right answer. 0.538 amps. 0.46. 0.46 amps. So it is the right answer. Is it visible? No? Okay, right. Mobile. Okay, right. Sorry for the interruption. This is the one, what is that? We got it. So now what is that we want? Current in 2 ohm resistor. Current in 2 ohm resistor, let us say I called it as I dash. This I dash is nothing but equal to I2 minus I3. I dash is equal to I2 minus I3. I2 is 0.46 minus I3 is 0.23 is equal to 0.23 only, no? Okay, na madam? I dash is I2 minus I3, 0.46 minus 0.23 is 0.23 only. Okay, right? So we got this answer. So in the first case, case 2, now first source is acting, other one we have made it 0. Now what you should do? Take this source and make this one 0. Case 2. 4-volt source is acting. Considered. Now what is that we have? Rewrite the circuit diagram. Plus, minus. Okay, this one, voltage source is made 0 by short circuiting. Okay, right? This is 2 ohm, 12 ohm, 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 4 volts. Apply KVL or any method you can use to find out the current. You can use source shifting, or you can use mesh analysis, or you can use nodal analysis. Anything is fine, but we need to find out the current. So current in 2 ohm, this one I'll call it as I double dash. And what is this current? I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. Since this is I1 and this is I2, this is I3, and this current is I2 minus I3. Now we write down the KVL equations. KVL to loop 1. Loop 1. KVL to loop 1. What is that we have? Minus 2 into I1 minus 12 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. Minus 12 minus 2 minus 14 I1 plus 12 I2 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 5. 4. 3 already I have done, no? Okay, right. What is that we have? Call this. So KVL to loop. KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. What is that we have? Start from this point. Minus I2, 1 into I2, minus I2, minus 2 into I2 minus I3, plus 12 into I1 minus I2, plus 12 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. So 12 I1, I2, minus I2, minus 2, minus 3 I2, minus 3 I2, minus 12 I2, minus 15 I2, minus 15 I2 plus 2 I3 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 2 5. KVL to loop 3. KVL to loop 3. KVL to loop 3 start from this point. Minus 2 I3, minus 2 I3, minus 4, plus 2 into I2 minus I3, plus 2 into I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. Now what is that we have? 2 I2, I1 is not there, 2 I2, minus 2, minus 4 I3 is equal to 4. Call this as equation number 6. Now you write down the matrix. Okay, right. So now equations 4, 5, 6. So minus 14, 12, 0, 0, and 12, minus 15, 2, 0. Third one, 0, 2, minus 4, 4. Okay, right. Now you see the matrix. One similarity you can observe in both the matrix. Only voltage sources we are changing, right? Only this one is shorted, this one is made 0, another case this one is made 0. So because of that, you see the matrix. This matrix and this matrix should be same. You should get the same matrix. So if at all, if you do any mistake here, no, you can easily verify it. Minus 14, 12, 0, minus 14, 12, 0, 12, minus 15, 2, 0, 2, minus 4. And what is that we have? This side it will change because voltage source is, once it is 2 volts, so because the last column is source matrix. So therefore what will happen? When the sources are different, that column will change. And this one will be I1, I2, I3. So what is I1, I2, I3? Minus 0.46, minus 0.53, minus 1.26. Now, what is I double dash? I double dash is equal to, what is that we have? I2 minus I3, I2 minus I3, I2 minus I3, which is equal to, I2 is minus 0.53, minus I3 is minus of minus is plus 1.26 amps. How much is this? Minus 0.53 plus 1.26. 0.73 amps. I double dash is equal to. Okay. According to superposition theorem, according to superposition, short form, superposition theorem, SPT, superposition theorem, total current in 2 ohm resistor is equal to what? I dash plus I double dash. That means response when both of them are acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of the responses. Sum of the responses we are taking directly, and this one we won't calculate. By adding that, we will get this. What is that we have? From this one, I dash is what? 0.23 plus 0.73 of 0.996 amps is I in 2 ohms. That's how we should calculate current in 2 ohm resistor, right? So this is the way we need to calculate. Is the right answer? Okay, right. Now we shall move on to one more problem. The question is something like this, which is having current source. So here we have current source. Current source, problem number 2 here. This cell called as IX. $25 volts, 2 ohms, 5 ohms, 2 ohms, 4 amps, 15 ohms, and this is 2 ohms. Okay. So what is that? The question is, RL is equal to 20 ohms. So this is 2 ohms. So this is 20 ohms. RL is equal to 20 ohms. The question is like this. Using superposition theorem, find the current through RL is equal to 20 ohms for the circuit shown in figure, he said. So how to do this problem? Okay, right. Now you see this. In this problem, okay, right. Look here. So in this problem, a resistor is parallel with voltage source. This become redundant. You can remove it directly before starting the problem itself. Now, we'll have to find out this Ix using superposition theorem. Two source, one is current source, one more is voltage source. Now, any one you can consider. First one, I'll consider this one. So, case 1, 4 amp source is 4 amps is considered. So if you consider the 4 amp source, that one, what will happen? Rewrite the circuit diagram. Arrow mark, resistor, and this voltage source, this is already, what is that we have? This is already short circuited. And what about this one? This one will be, what is that, short circuited. Now, this is eliminated, open circuited, and this is short circuited. So therefore, nothing is there in that. So now what is that we have? 2 ohms, 15 ohms, 5 ohms, and 20 ohms, 20 ohms. And this current, I'll call it as Ix dash. Okay, right, 15 ohms. Now what is that we have? 4 amps. Now, you'll have to find out Ix dash. How will you do that? Now you apply the KVL. This cell called as I1, this cell called as I2, this cell called as I3. And this current Ix dash. This current is nothing but I2 minus I3. I2 minus I3. This current is nothing but I1 minus I2. Okay, right. KVL. So first one from the network itself, because current source is in the perimeter. Okay, from the network. From the network, what we have? I1 is equal to 4 amps. Call this as equation number 1. Because current source is in the perimeter of the network. Next, KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. If you apply KVL to loop 2, starting from this point, minus 15 I2, minus 15 I2, minus 20 into I2 minus I3, plus 5 into I1 minus I2, I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. So therefore, what is that we have? 5I1, I2, minus 15 I2, minus 20 I2, minus 35 I2, minus 5 I2, minus 40 I2, plus 20 I3, plus 20 I3 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 2. Next, KVL to loop 3. Start from this point. We don't have anything here. Don't we have resistor there? Okay, right. We don't have anything here. So since this is shorted, okay, right. Loop 3, and since this is shorted, the current is 0 in this. Okay, right. So current flowing through this one. Okay. So KVL to loop 3. Okay, here. KVL to loop 3, we are writing it. Anyway, we can write this one and it will make this. Actually, this will become short circuited. So KVL to loop 3, we have start from this point. Nothing is there. Plus 20 into I2 minus I3 is equal to, right, just as it is equal to 0. Therefore, what will you get? 20 cannot be equal to 0. Therefore, I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. Therefore, I2 is equal to I3. I2 is equal to I3. Therefore, oh, we left out one resistor. That's why it is coming like that. Sorry. 1 minute. Here, one resistor is left out. 40 ohm resistor. Okay, right. If that is the case, then here we'll get one 40 ohm resistor. Otherwise, current would have been 0. Okay. So loop 3, we have this one. So now what is that we have? Minus 40 into I3, plus 20 into I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. Now what is that we get? 20 I2 minus 40 minus 20 minus 60 I3 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 3. So now you write down the matrix for this. I1, I2, I3. Okay, first one. I1 coefficient is 1. I2 is not a 0, 0, 4. Equation number 2, 5, minus 40, 20, 0. Third equation, I1 is coefficient is 0, 20, minus 60, 0. Tell me I1, I2, I3. 4 amps, I2, 0.6 amps, I3, 0.2 amps. So what is that we want? Ix dash. Ix dash is equal to what? Ix dash is equal to I2 minus I3. I2 minus I3, which is equal to how much? 0.4 amps. Okay, right. So this is the one. Next, case 2. Case 2, 25 volt source is considered. 25 volts source is considered. Is that okay? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 4 amps, 0.6 amps, 0.2 amps is correct. Is correct. 0.4 is correct. Okay, right. Now we shall move on to the second case, wherein what is the 25 volt source is considered. When 25 volts is, this is already removed, eliminated, because Any resistance in parallel to the voltage source will become redundant. That means it will become open circuit. Now, 25 volt source is considered. This is 0. Current source is made 0 by open circuiting. So therefore, I'll rewrite the circuit diagram. This become open. And this source will be there. This resistor will be there. This voltage source will be there. That resistor become redundant. No, that is removed. And this resistor will be there. Okay, right. Now you write down mark the currents. This is current flowing through this one is 0. Therefore, no need to consider. This is 5 ohms and this is 15 ohms. And this current, this resistance RL is equal to 20 ohms. And this I'll call it as IX double dash. And this is 25 volts, 40 ohms. Now you 40 ohms. Now you apply the KVL. This I'll call it as I1. This I'll call it as I2. These two I1 minus I2. Okay, loop currents you can change it. It's a different circuit altogether. This one is different. This one is because case 2 we have a different circuit. So you can take I1, I2 different, or I3, I4, I5. I can take it, no problem. Start from this point. Apply KVL to loop 1. Since it is open circuit, no current flows. No need to have it. There is no loop at all here. That's why I start with only these two. Okay, KVL to loop 1. Start from this point. Minus 15 into I1 minus 20 into I1 minus I2 plus 5 into I1 is equal to 0. So therefore, what will you get? So you will get it as 5 I1. Sorry, minus parvakala. Sorry, minus. Minus 5, minus 15, minus 20, minus 40. Minus 40 I1 plus 20 I2 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 1. Or you can take it as equation number 1, 2, 3 over, no? Okay, 4. KVL to loop 2. Start from this point. Minus 40 I2 minus 25 against plus 20 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. 20 I1 I2 minus 40 minus 20 minus 60 I2 is equal to 25. Call this as equation number 5. Now you go for a matrix. Now you go for 2 cross 2 matrix. 2 unknowns you select while doing the calculations. I1, I2, 20. Sorry, first equation I will consider. This one minus 40, 20, 0, and 20 minus 60, 25. Tell me the values of I1 and I2. Minus 0.25 amps and I2 plus 0.5. Huh? Minus 0.5 amps. Okay, right. Now Ix double dash is equal. Ix double dash is this is equal to I1 minus I2. Which is equal to what? Ix double dash is equal to I1 minus I2. I1 is how much? I1 is minus 0.25 minus I2 is minus of minus 0.5. So which is equal to plus 0.25 you will get. Okay, right. This is Ix dash. So by superposition theorem, Ix is equal to Ix dash plus Ix double dash. Ix dash is what? 0.4 plus 0.25. How much is that? 0.65 amps. This is how we should calculate Ix using superposition theorem. Yes, it is right answer. Okay, so let us move on to the next problem. So in the first problem, I did with the 2 voltage sources. Second problem, 1 voltage source and 1 current source. The third problem, I will go with the dependent sources. Okay, right? Now, before that, if you want, you can try with the latest examination itself. Okay, let us check up with the latest papers. What and all is there? Okay. This is okay, right. So now I'll take up one problem from the latest examination wherein 3 sources are there. So far, what is that we did is 2 voltage source, 1 problem I did it. Second problem, 1 voltage source and 1 current source. Now I have 3 sources, 2 voltage source and 1 current source, which is the examination question from August, September 2020, right? Let us go for that itself. So only thing is time consuming. And it is asked for 10 marks. Let us consume more time, no problem, because they are giving more marks. Okay, right. The question is from August, September. Problem number 3, August, September 2020. And this question was asked for 10 marks. Okay, right. The question is like this. Using superposition theorem, find I naught in the circuit shown in figure, he said. He called it as some current as I naught. Okay, right. Plus minus. This is one more plus minus. 12 volts, 6 volts, 2 ohms, current source, and 1 resistor. So this is 2 milliamps. This is 2 kilo ohms. This is also 2 kilo ohms. This is also 2 kilo ohms. This is also 2 kilo ohms. So just to make it simple, he has given all the values equal. Okay, right. And this is 6 volts. And he called this current as I naught. This current I naught, he said, using superposition theorem. So according to superposition theorem, what is that we should do? Okay, response I naught is equal to I naught dash plus I naught double dash plus I naught triple dash. Because response in any element due to number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of the responses when they're acting individually. Here, 3 sources are there. Therefore, we'll have to add the response due to this one, response due to this one, response due to this one. We should calculate it. So that's what the speciality of this one. I'll do one more problem with the 4 values are there. Okay, right? Let us see. And later on, some of the cases he has asked for find the voltage. Then V naught dash plus V naught double dash, V naught triple dash. That way also we can do. Okay, right. Now let us consider the first one. Consider case 1. 3 cases you will get into. Case 1. Consider 2 milliamp source. If the 2 milliamp source is considered, then this is shorted, this is also shorted. So I can write it as current source, you keep it as it is. 1 resistor, and this is shorted. And this will be like this. $2K, this is 2K, and this is 2K, this is 2K. Okay, right. Now you see this. Directly we can do it. Problem, you should be good enough. You can save lots of time. Look here. This is shorted to this point, this is shorted to this point. Therefore, 2K parallel with 2K, it become 1K. So therefore, 1K. So therefore, we'll get to rewrite the circuit diagram. and I can write it as very simple one. This is 2K, this is 1K, this is 2K. Now what is that we have is this current. This current we need to find out. And we know that whatever the current 2 milliamps is there now, we can directly write it. Observe carefully. No need to do so much I naught dash. Okay, right? Total current flowing through this one is 1 amps, 2 milliamps. Current divides equally in equal resistors. No need to apply any KVL, KCL, nothing doing. I naught dash directly by, we know that I naught dash is equal to 1 milliamps. Directly we can write it, because if you want to write the explanation, you can write it current divides equally in equal resistor. 2K, 2 milliamps is there. 1 milliamp will go here, 1 milliamp will go here. Combined together, 2 milliamps will come here. It will go. So therefore, no need to give the explanation at all. Directly we can say that 2K parallel with 2 equal resistors are there, connected parallel. Therefore, current divides equally in equal resistor. Therefore, it is 1 milliamps. If you want, you can write it. Otherwise, you can directly write it. Call this as equation number 1. That's all. No need to calculate anything here. No need to apply KVL, KCL. Nothing doing. Now we go for the second one. Case 2. 12 volt source is considered. 12 volt source is considered. So this is a question from the latest examination last month. Okay, right. Now what is the 12 volts? So this is open circuited, this is short circuited. Observe carefully. 12 volt source, you write it as it plus minus. And what is that we have? Sorry. And this is open circuited. And this is your I naught double dash. This is 2K. This is 2K. Sorry, this is not shorted. And this is, what is that? 2K. This is 2K. This is open circuited. Once again, look here, very simple one. 2K parallel with 2K. 1K will be there, right? So 2K parallel with 2K is what? This is shorted now. Since this is shorted, and what will happen? These two, even though these two are there, they will become redundant, because no current will flow here, because this is short circuited. So therefore, this will become redundant. Only this circuit will be there, because these two are parallel. Okay, right? These two are parallel means what will happen? These two are, even though these two are parallel, it become 1K. I'll agree. But the problem is here no current will flow, because here no current will flow because this is short circuited. So therefore, all the current will flow here only. These two will become redundant, because what will happen? Even though that resistor is there, okay, if you want to write, you can rewrite it. If any confusion is there, you can do this way. What is that? 2K. This is, what is that? 12 volts. Okay, right. Now what is that we should do? This one resistor, and this will become parallel, I said, no? And this will become open circuited. This is 2K will parallel with 2K is. Here itself we can decide, but still if you want to have any confusion is there, you can take it as 1K. Since it is open circuit, no current will flow here. So now what is that we have? Ix, I naught double dash, 2K, 2K, and current flowing through this one. Okay, right. Apply KVL. Always don't, sir, 2K, 4K resistor, 12 volts divided by 2K. There will not get the current direction. You should be very much careful. Therefore, whenever you are finding this one current in the same direction, you should consider. Therefore, you should apply KVL. Don't do that. Value will be set. Direction you will not get it. For example, what are the answer you will get? 12 volts divided by 2K plus 2K, you will get the current. But what is the direction? Therefore, what you should do is apply KVL and find out the current. So now in this direction only I am taking it. If you want, you can start from this point, KVL. Start from minus to plus 12 minus 2K into, you call this current as I naught double dash itself, only one. Minus 2K into I naught double dash minus 2K into I naught double dash is equal to 0. So now what will you get? Minus 2K minus 4K into I naught double dash is equal to minus 12. minus minus gets cancelled. I naught double dash is equal to 12 divided by 4, 4k. So that is nothing but what? 4k, that is 3 times, and kilo when it goes to numerator, milli, therefore 3 milliamps is the current, right? Now case 3, 6 volt source, 6 volt source is considered. This problem is not there in my notes because this is from the latest paper. Okay, right. Now what is that we have? This one, this is shorted, and this resistor, this volts is 6 volt source is there. This I'll call it as I naught double dash, triple dash. Okay, right. Current source become open circuited. This is 2k, and I'll write 2k. Okay, right. This is also 2k. Okay, right. Observe. So how to do this problem? 2k. So if you more of thinking, then simplification will be less only. Look here. This 2k is in parallel with what? A series with 2k. Therefore, we will get 4k. But any resistor in parallel with the voltage source will become redundant. Therefore, you can eliminate this one. I'll rewrite once again. Observe carefully. So what will happen? No current is flowing here. Therefore, I'll rewrite the circuit diagram this way. Any confusion? If you want, you can take the decision here itself. But sir, I don't have, I am confused with this one if you're thinking of it. This 2k is in series with 2k, it become what? 4k. Okay, since it is not, there is no current flowing through this one, and this will become 4k. And this will become redundant because any resistor in parallel with the voltage source will become redundant. Therefore, I can eliminate this one. So therefore, this will be 6 volts, and this is your I naught triple dash, and this will be 2k. This is 2k. Okay, right. Direction is very, very important here. Apply I naught double dash. So current also the same thing, you take it. Okay, start from this point, minus 2k, this side, minus 2k into I naught triple dash, minus 2k into I naught triple dash, plus to minus is minus 6 is equal to 0. Now you see this. Why I have not taken 6 volts divided by 4k, why I have not taken is direction is very, very important. But because ultimately total response is sum of the responses, including direction, you should take it. Minus 2k, minus 2k, minus 4k. Minus 4k into I naught triple dash is equal to 6. Therefore, I naught triple dash is equal to 6 divided by minus 4k. So this is 2 times, this is 3 times, minus 1.5 milliamps, minus 1.5 milliamps. Now, see that. That is the reason why I am saying that you should apply KVL. Don't say, sir, voltage is 6 volts, so 4k resistor divided by, you will not get the direction. You should get the direction. If you want, see, your KVL will take care of the direction. Therefore, because if you are applying 6 volts divided by 4k, that is Ohm's law. Ohm's law will not take care of the direction. Ohm's law, what is it? It says at constant temperature, voltage across the any resistor is proportional to current flowing through it, he said. But there, the direction is not. But here in Kirchhoff KVL, they have considered the direction. Because algebraic sum of means what? Including direction. That means KVL and KCL will take care of the direction, but Ohm's law will not take care of the direction. You should remember. That is the reason whenever you are going for this kind. So therefore, by superposition theorem, response due to number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to, that means this is the response when all of them are acting simultaneously, that is I naught, is equal to sum of the responses when they're acting individually. I naught is equal to I naught dash plus I naught double dash plus I naught triple dash. I naught dash is what? 1 milliamps, 1 milli, plus I naught double dash is what? 3 milli, minus 1.5 milli, 2.5 milliamps. very much careful while doing this kind of problems. You should be, and if you think more, you will not get more steps like this. You can easily directly can write it, right? And no need to apply KVL, right? That's how we should do it. Okay. I think it's time up. I'll continue in the next class. Next class, I will be doing problems with dependent sources, dependent source and independent source. How to solve the problems on superposition theorem using dependent and what is that? Complex values also. Right? I'll continue in the next class.